Okay, so let's talk about this test. If you're watching this video, it's because you might have missed some questions that you don't know what you did wrong. So let's go through this, okay? I'm not going to be giving answers, but I will be giving a lot of help. So I'm going to go to a color that we can see. There we go. Let's do that. All right, so number one, if you missed this, and a lot of you did, a lot of people did not realize, well, I think they did. You've got to make this whole number into a decimal and then line them up. And since it says find the total, you're going to need to combine this total and this total. Well, we know that is already a decimal. To convert 15 to a decimal, you've got to put a 0.0 at the end of it. And once you do that, line up the decimals and then just add. Make sure you add correctly, and that's it. Then you get your answer. That's how you do number one. Number two, this is in your notes, okay? We talked about what the answer of a multiplication problem is called, so check your notes from the study guide from Thursday of last week, and you'll see it. Number three is a little bit more challenging because there's a lot going on. You don't need to line up the decimals since you're multiplying, but you do have to multiply correctly. 2 times 1, 8 times 1, 4 times 1, and then don't forget to put a 0 here. And then you have to do the other part. 5 times 2, 8 times 5, 5 times 4. Now that you've done that, you're going to add, and then you've got to figure out where the decimal goes. Here's your hint, okay? There are 3 numbers after the decimal. So you should know where the decimal goes. It's going to go somewhere here based on those 3 numbers, okay? So good luck with that. Figure out where the decimal goes, and then figure out which one of these answers is the best answer, because only one of them is correct. Now we're going to do number 4. So for number 4, you're going to have to, when you set this up, the first number goes under the roof, and then you're going to move the decimal over and the decimal over. And that gives you this problem to solve, okay? I'm going to get you started, and then you finish it on your own if you can. So 3 goes into 6 2 times. You're going to multiply 3 and 2 to get 6, and then you subtract. Then bring the 5 down. 3 goes into 5 1 time. Multiply and then subtract. Bring this down. And see if you can finish, don't forget that decimal, see if you can finish this on your own. It should be obvious what the answer is. Number 5, solve. And you can't see it, and I know why you can't see it. So I'm going to write it down. It's going to be this times this. All you have to do is multiply across. 2 times 3, 5 times 7, and you're going to get your answer. It's as simple as that. If you miss that, I really can't give you more help without giving you the answer. Number 6, remember, line up the decimals, make sure you subtract. And if you want to add a 0 here, you can. And then subtract. What a lot of you did is you got the 3, but you forgot to convert this to 14 and make this a 5. So finish this, figure out what goes here, and here, and here, and there's your decimal. And it's going to be something, something, point, something, 3. I hope that's helpful. On the back, number 7, just check your notes from Thursday, okay? Figure out what the answer of a division problem is called. Number 8, it's going to be 1/4 divided by 5. Well, remember, when you divide, you need to make that a fraction. And then, since you're dividing fractions, you're going to keep, change, and you're going to flip. And then multiply across, and you're done. Number 9, you've got to convert this to a mixed number. 3 times 4 is 12 plus 2 is 17 over 3. Convert this to a mixed number. 4 times 2 is 8, plus 1 is 9 over 4. There's your division problem. Now you're going to keep, change, flip, multiply across, and you're done. Let me make sure I feel like I did something wrong. Oh crap, I did. It should be 14. Dang it, we gotta start over. That's gonna mess some of you up. Yeah, I did that wrong. So it's 14 over 3 divided by 9 over 4. Not 17, I'm so sorry. And then you're gonna keep, change, and flip, and that's much better. Okay, and that's, you multiply across, and that's gonna give you your answer. Number 10. So what is 6 2/3 as an improper fraction? You got to multiply this and then add this, and it's going to be something over 3. Figure out what that question mark is. Number 11, I'm not going to go over because if you missed it, you missed it. And then the bonus, I'm going to leave you on your own. Hope that was helpful.